Big streamers are scamming their viewers. What's new? I'm Wackaflcka, and I hope you guys are having a good morning, evening, or which one shit like that. And yeah, let's get started. I'll be focusing on a couple of things here, and primarily I'll be focusing on Dantes and Drututt, what they've been promoting in these videos. With the recent drama on coaching in general, being with JMO and everything, I just want to put some light onto this and just inform people about certain things. What it means to be co-piloted, what general coaching means, and what specific coaching means, and why one is much better than the other, and why one is almost useless. But before we get started with everything at all, I just want to say, if you guys are interested in getting coached by me, I will announce something at the end of the video, also telling you guys how you can win a free coaching session from me. But yeah, let's get started. First thing I just want to say is that coincidentally, both of these people don't know what a subathon is because they paused it while they're sleeping, just so they can milk more money and also preserve their ego from not having the subathon end on the first day. I mean, they're both funny and entertaining streamers, but at the end of the day, they're very young and naive, and they might be doing something which I would consider malicious, but other people might not. And you might say, this is not bad, it's just nice. But let's get real here. Drututt promoted coaching, which he did was co-piloting. And what is co-piloting? You play a League of Legends game, and someone tells you what to do. And when you have a challenge player just telling you what to do, it feels great to perform well if you do end up performing well. But at the end of the day, what do you get from it? Nothing. You pay $13, $15, you win a game, and you feel great because you just performed. But it'll teach you nothing about the game, and it'll only tell you how to perform in that certain game. Whereas the next game, you might not be playing against the same champions. So all of the information that he just told you, how the game was played and how he co-piloted you, was just nonsense. So essentially, you're just paying $15 for one guy to tell you what to do without giving you any additional knowledge at all. And it'll only help you win that one game in specific. No other game. And this is where general versus specific coaching comes in. And what general means is that someone will watch over your game, and at the end of the game, you'll go over certain things, and you'll make big mistakes. And you'll focus on those big mistakes, which are the general things you do very wrong, that is leading to you being inefficient or just performing bad in the game. Right? And once you improve on those things, you will improve as a player. And that is what I like to personally focus on. But it does not get focused on here, right? And then specific just means you can focus on a certain thing, how to play a dragon fight or something, and that is okay, but I also do think that it's much worse than general coaching. And then when it comes to co-piloting, it is just completely useless. It'll feel good, but at the end of the day, you are paying $15 for essentially nothing. Just winning one League of Legends game, and even then you can pay it Duo Ultra and half the price. But another thing that then comes to mind is that when you're buying from websites like this, you have to remember that they don't represent a single person. And you might end up getting a person that just has no idea what they're doing because there is no face here. It's like your government. If you dislike something, you can not go to one single person and complain. Right? It's just a big mask. And often these guys will squeeze you for more money, give you packages or offer other things. So just generally just act very mean towards you and just kind of try and force you into buying more sessions and lessons. Because they get a bonus. The coaches that do the coaching through these websites often get a bonus when selling packages or something. So they'll often like flame you or just be very mean towards you and just make you kind of like feel like you need to buy it or just force you into buying it and spending more money. Which is why in general, if you want to buy coaching, you should buy it from a singular person, which is just working for himself, or just the person in general because he's the face, he's responsible for everything. And you just know you're getting what you're buying. Because here you can get something bad, you might be able to complain and get your money back. That is fair game. I do not know about that. I have not personally tried this website at all. But in general, you just shouldn't go with these kind of websites at all when it comes to buying coaching. You should just find someone that you trust or you watch, that you just feel like knows a lot and they can teach you. Because most reputable coaches will generally just focus on your bad habits and focus on getting those out. Once you fix those bad habits, you'll do another coaching session if you're interested, and then he'll find other things that you need to fine-tune, right? And then eventually just polish and sharpen your mechanics and gameplay in general to the point where you just become a really good player and you'll essentially just see yourself climb up in ranks, right? It's just about getting those rough edges removed. But co-piloting as an example will not do that. It's just a waste of money. So the fact that both of these big two influencers here are forcing or like kind of just advertising this pointless service and taking advantage of a certain situation. I feel with the JMO and all the spotlight that was put on that, I just think it's very scummy. So just in general, just informing you guys, if you guys are getting coaching, just don't get Copilot coaching. Go for something else and just find a person that you trust, or like a face that can just stand like responsible and represents like your servers. I don't really have any names. I can bring up Nice is a very good example, right? He might be really expensive and bad, but at the end of the day, if you're paying that much money, you know you're getting Nice. You're getting what you want. But here you pay and you can get a random person or something, and you don't really know what you're getting. So just if you're getting coaching, never go for websites like this. I would never advertise to these kind of websites. I just think it's a scam in general. And the fact that these two people would even advertise or like pretend like it's a good thing, I just find despicable, because they're probably getting money, as you can see here. So yeah, shame on both of these people. I hope they learn what a subathon is, because you cannot pause a subathon when you're sleeping. I'm sorry that I have a fragile ego and you just enjoy milking money, but at the end of the day, it's not okay. And I'm glad they know other things are wrong. But you have to remember, these are young people that don't have a lot of life experience and just general things, and they're going to be very naive. You see that with like iShowSpeed and these bigger streamers just making the dumbest sponsorship things in general. I mean, this might be a good thing at all, but the co-piloting thing and the fact that they're advertising this as a go-to thing for coaching is just completely wrong. As I said, general coaching is the way to go. Find your bad habits, polish those, get rid of those, find your weaknesses, the things you struggle at, and then just work yourself up from there. Don't have a guy tell you what to do throughout the game and pay $15 for that and feel this nice dopamine rush and that he just helped you so much because you won one single game. You gained nothing else in that LP, and then you might as well just pay half price if this is even legit, right? So that's my message here. General coaching is better, specific is okay, but co-piloting is just absolutely fucking useless. And I'm glad that I'm not subscribed to either of these people. And I will also put the dislike button here. So yeah, as for my coaching throughout the summer now, I will be doing a special deal where if you buy a double session from me, which means that we will be having 4 hours of coaching, will be $50. Because how my coaching normally works, you pay $30 and you'll play one game. I will watch that, say nothing, maybe ask a couple of questions, write it down. We will go through every single thing you did, the general things you're bad at, and then after that, we are going to play another game. And then I will help you implement and understand how to implement the things that I saw into the game. So it's basically 2 games, and it usually lasts something like 1 hour to 2 hours, depending. And it just comes from my own personal experience from previous coaching or working for previous coaching websites and stuff. Just how it works is that usually you'll have one coaching session and then that's it. And you just feel like maybe it was a bad game or something. So you might even just leave the coaching session feeling like you didn't get to show what you feel your problems are, even though that's not even relevant, because it's just a feeling you have and it doesn't really matter, because the coach will most of the time be able to find other mistakes that you did, so it'll be worth it regardless. But I feel like this 2 coaching session in 1 coaching session is better, because it also will leave you feeling like you got to display what your problems are better, while also getting to understand how to implement the things that happened in the previous game that was bad, how to like prevent that or do better, like have a plan, etc., or just farm, how to rotate, why you shouldn't have gone there, why you should go mid lane at that point, and all these things. I just feel like the 2 games in 1 session is just a lot better for that simple reason. And if you're interested in the free coaching session, which I will announce on, let's say, Sunday. So all you have to do is type in comment section WTF hi, and then make sure you join my Discord server, where I will then pick a random person, but you have to either play jungle, support, or ADC. I will not coach mid lane, and I will not coach top lane, because I feel like I don't have enough to give to those roles as opposed to ADC, support, and jungle. And this is also the other reason why I feel going to a certain person for coaching is better, because they'll be more fine-tuned towards the role that you want to play. So again, I'll only coach ADC, jungle, and support. I will not coach mid lane, I will not coach top. So all you have to do is type WTF hi, And you also have to be willing to let me upload the game and the coaching session to YouTube for other people to see. So that means that you must be able to stream it to me on Discord so I can record it. And it will also benefit you because you can then go back and look at it. Anyways, that is it for me here. I hope you guys continue to have a good morning, whichever one fits shit like that. And yeah, take care. Peace.